Okay, so this is the Google Wi-Fi. Before I start, I want to go ahead and say that this review was not at all paid for or funded by Google. This is purely user review coming directly from us, complete honesty. So this Google Wi-Fi, when you open it, it comes with a Cat 5 cable, a power adapter, and the unit itself. It is quick and easy to set up. It takes about 7 minutes or less, but typically around 5. You can view the router from outside your home network. So if you're out and about and for any reason you need to see what your Wi-Fi is doing, there is an app where you can go in and check that out. It also allows you to prioritize a device. Now this means if you're watching Netflix and you cannot seem to get it to stop buffering because there are so many other things connected to your internet, that you can go in to your settings and prioritize that device for a certain amount of time so that all of your internet speed will first go to your movie and then down to other devices, which is really great. Also, it has a family mode, so if you have kids and you don't want your kids on the internet past a certain time, or if they're supposed to be doing their homework, you can turn off the internet on certain devices within the settings during certain times. So that would be great for people with kids. And if that had not already sold you on this, the customer support is absolutely outstanding. It has a sleek and modern design which fits in basically anywhere. The light is constantly blinking, so it's aesthetically pleasing. Currently, we are using this device and we have about 12 devices connected to this Google Wi-Fi, and we are not experiencing any lag whatsoever. Now, this Google does have a smart home feature built in, so if you have any smart technology throughout your home, you can connect it with that. We currently do not, so I cannot review that part. It does allow for multiple routers so that you can get more routers tethered together to amplify the signal throughout your house, depending on how big your house is. Now, it has zero maintenance. It automatically updates, so you don't have to worry about that. And if your internet drops, the connection drops at any point in time, you can set it up where you can get alerts to be told that your internet was dropped for however brief or however long that the connection is dropped. Now, it also allows for a guest Wi-Fi, which means you can create your own login and password for your guests, so you don't have to give them your passwords that you may use on other platforms. So that would be great if you have people over. You don't have to share your password. You can give them their own. Now, it also gives you your history of your average speed, what you're pulling in. Currently, with the company we are with, we're paying for approximately 98 megabytes per second, and we're actually pulling about 113 per second. So I don't know if that's the router or if that's the company. We're not quite sure, but it did seem to go up when we got this Wi-Fi, the Google Wi-Fi. So that could be it. Now, we've also had the Netgear, which I will show you here. So there's a reason for us to be biased here. So we have had the Netgear, the Linksys. We've tried both of these. Now, usually they're the cheaper devices in the store, but the problems that we had was the signal kept dropping for absolutely no reason at all. The settings would constantly reset to the default settings and with no warning whatsoever. Their customer service was not up to par by any means. They always wanted money to fix whatever the issue was that was wrong with it, and it actually ended up costing more than what the device was worth. So we ended up switching out. The Um, Google Wi-Fi is a little steep in price, but it is definitely worth it. You can get what you see here for about $113.99 at Best Buy. That is what I've seen to be the lowest price that I could find. So that's a great price, and you will have zero problems after that. And if you do, their customer service is great. You can also buy the 3-pack. These are the ones that you would tether together in case you had multiple spots in your house, or just one spot in your house that is not reaching internet-wise. So you tether these together throughout your house, and you can get that 3-pack, the cheapest I could find, for $250.98 at Walmart. Now, both of those can go up depending on where you're buying from, but for us, this Wi-Fi, the Google Wi-Fi has been wonderful. We have had zero issues with it, and we've had it for at least 6 months. We've recommended it to several of our friends, and when they have had problems with Netgear and they had switched, and all of them have said it was the best one that they could find. So again, if you're wanting stability with your internet and your router, this is definitely the way to go.